The Koroks are a race of wood-like creatures that reside within the forests of Hyrule. They are small, wooden people who cover their faces with leaves of various shapes and sizes, which often have holes resembling eyes and mouths that reflect their unique personalities. They usually have small branches growing on their bodies that extend from their face resembling noses, and from the top of their head, which are sometimes covered in leaves like trees. They also possess the ability to fly using propeller deku leaves that sprout from their bodies. Being the protectors of the forest, the Koroks are the evolved form of the Kokiri seen during the era of the Hero of Time, turning into Koroks after they left the forest, and are watched over and protected by the guardian spirit of the forest, the Great Deku Tree. They are very shy and rarely show themselves to Hylians, preferring to hide under rocks or within bushes. The Koroks appear in only 2 games of the series, The Wind Waker and Breath of the Wild. During the events of The Wind Waker, the Koroks live within Forest Haven, once known as Kokiri Forest, alongside the Great Deku Tree. Once a year, the Koroks celebrate the Korok Ceremony, an important event where the Deku Tree sprouts forest tree seeds which must be taken by the Koroks to be planted across the vast ocean, in hopes of merging all the islands into one large forest. When the Hero of Winds first entered the Forest Haven on his quest to obtain the Goddess Pearls, he found the Deku Tree being attacked by Choo-Choos. After saving him, the Koroks trusted the young boy enough to reveal themselves to him. The Deku Tree, having initially mistook the young hero as the ancient hero of time, invited him to the Korok ceremony which was about to begin, promising to hand him Pharaoh's Pearl once the Korok ceremony ended, but they were met with a terrible complication. The Korok Linder rushed into the forest, informing the Great Deku Tree that the Korok Maka, who was tasked with playing the melody which will make the Deku Tree sprout his seeds, had fallen into the monster-infested Forbidden Woods, and tasked Link to rescue him from the treacherous forest, handing him a Deku leaf so he could glide to the forest entrance. Upon rescuing Maka from the parasitic Kaledimos, Maka would play his violin, kicking off the annual Korok ceremony, resulting in the Great Deku Tree sprouting seeds that the Koroks would take to the various islands of the Great Sea. Link would find these Koroks throughout his quest once they all planted their seeds. However, the sprouts of their seeds were withering, unable to grow into forests. By bringing forest water to each of the sprouts, they would grow into healthy trees, fulfilling the Deku Tree's dream. After obtaining the Master Sword and learning it had lost its power, Link met with the spirit of the Kokiri Sage of Wind, Fado, murdered by Ganondorf upon his initial return to Hyrule. Fado asked Link to find his successor, the one who played the same violin as he did. This turned out to be Makar, who awakened as the Sage of Wind after Link played to him the Wind God's aria. Taking him to the Wind Temple and defeating the evil Molgara, Makar prayed to the gods so that the Master Sword would regain its power. The Koroks will make a return in Breath of the Wild, where they are found hiding everywhere in Hyrule, appearing to Link after solving a series of puzzles. They make their home at the heart of the Lost Woods, in the Korok Forest, living alongside the Great Deku Tree, who guards the legendary Master Sword. Koroks are in greater numbers this time around, with 900 Koroks found across Hyrule alone, and many, many more within the Korok Forest. The first time Link meets a Korok, he will be shocked that a Hylian can see him, as they usually are not able to be seen by anyone, and asks Link to find Hestu to return him his Korok seed. On the path leading to Kakariko village, Link met with the distressed Hestu, who had his maracas stolen by a group of bokoblins. After returning them to him, the grateful Hestu would expand Link's inventory slots in exchange for Korok seeds, allowing him to carry more weapons, shields, and bows. By finding all 900 Korok seeds, Hestu will reward Link with a gift of friendship, a large golden poop that serves no purpose at all other than to reveal that the Korok seeds that you have been collecting throughout the entirety of your adventure are actually Korok poop. And that was the biology and culture of the Koroks. If you like this video, please leave a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, consider following me on Twitter and Instagram at Zelda Lore 86. This has been Zelda Lore, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.